First off, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith in truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly. And Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers, Shalom unto you. And over the years, I actually been seeing a lot of keyboard warriors. They got all the precepts. I know the scripture said that the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. But, over the years I be seeing people always got a scripture to quote and they be good ones. So that means that you are able to discern through the spirit of what is talked about in the time. And so I just want to talk about this because I was actually a victim of this. So this is a kind of a personal testimony. So when I first came into the truth, I thought I was a believer. All right. So, I didn't think I was a teacher because I got a speech impediment, So and I wasn't a great speaker. It's getting better every day through the spirit and grace and mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But so I thought I was a believer. But this parable right here always got me scared because over time I start realizing like, damn, the scriptures come quick to me, and sometimes I even know what the prophet's gonna say before they even say it. So it came to a point in time where I'm very very grateful that the Lord, He is not going to allow me to fulfill this prophecy about men who held their talent in a napkin. So that's what this video is about. And I just feel like if you really believe in this truth, where is your works at? You got all the precepts on the comment board, but then when you click on your page, there's no videos. You don't go out, and I just like So hopefully this video is edifying because this ain't really about. I'm not doing this to put myself on a pedestal. I'm doing this because this can save somebody's life, and I was one of them. So that's why I feel like this would be edifying. So anyway, it say, for the kingdom of heaven is a man traveling into a far country who call his own servants and deliver unto them his goods. And that's talking about this truth. And unto one he gave 5 talents, and to another one, and to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So as you see, you got some men who get more talents than other. All right, and talents is money. That's what they used to call money back then. Matter of fact, uh, let's just get it. Talaton, Talaton. All right. And it said, the scale of a balanced pair of scales, that which weighed as a talent. All right. A sum of money weighing a talent varying in different states. Yeah, so it's money. All right. And it's a specific measure of money. All right. It could be a talent of gold, talent of silver. All right. So, anyways, and this truth is money. This is business. The Lord gave you talent. He expect to get, something in return. So we're gonna continue to read. So it says, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. So everybody have, their own ability, man. So that means that you can't look at another man and be like, man, he's so deep. I ain't on his level, so I ain't even gonna teach. No. But we're gonna continue to keep reading. According to his several ability, all right, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. So when you go out there, all right, especially if you wanted the ones that came in the beginning. See, we towards the end right now, so getting people in the camp. Apostle Tahar a few years ago said that it ain't gonna be no more joining camps. You can go out to the camp and listen, and then if the leader of that camp feel like a brother been out here diligent and things like that, he can make the call. But for the most part, just go out and do the work. All right. You don't need no GMS on your name. All right. So anyway, it say, then he that hath received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. And likewise, he that received 2, he also gained the other 2. All right. And that's talking about your fruit. All right. For the most part, when you go out there, make your body live a sacrifice, you might end up gaining a brother or 2. All right. So, anyways, it said, but he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. So this is the one who know the truth, that have the ability to preach the truth, but he's sitting on his hands, man. And it says, after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. All right, because that's when he's gonna come back and defend his elect. All right. So it says, and so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides thee 5 talents more. All right. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. And that's the kingdom. So if you endure to the end, you do what he says by making your body a living sacrifice, which is a reasonable service. All right. Sometimes you may not get fruit. That don't make you not a man of the Lord. It's just that at the end of the day, like Apostle Tahar said, all the fruit that he got, if all his fruit fell out and he endured to the end, he's still going to be saved. All right. So you got to understand that we all are somebody's fruit. So it may not be meant for you to actually gain fruit. You are part of the fruit. All right. So anyways, oh yeah, it says, Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. He also that have received 2 talents and came said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them. All right. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. And then, it's talking about the kingdom and the beautiful thing. So basically, he said he's going to make you a ruler over many things. Do you understand that we're going to inherit the earth if we endure to the end? That's why you should always be praying to have perseverance to endure. Because since we're coming into Jacob's trouble, all right, but the scripture say he should be saved out of it. That's the elect. You pray and hope that you are one of those men. All right. You should not take this truth lightly. And then the Lord have given you the top knowledge on planet Earth, and the scriptures talks about that it's better for a man to hold his folly than a man to hide his wisdom, man. So, and he said that a light that's on a hill cannot be, covered. Paraphrases in Matthew 5. All right, so you're supposed to let your light shine, and come on, man. He that denieth, he that denieth me before men, I would deny before my Father. You're doing that when you put the towel in the napkin. So you look on a comma board as a wise man, but then it's like, where your works at? So, anyways, it said, then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew that thou art a hard man. You know that Yahweh Shah is an austere man. Luke 19 tell you that. Luke chapter 19. So the Lord don't play. When he was on the earth, he was serious. He told you how it was. All right. When he came on the earth, though, the first time he was coming to gather his elect. He was coming to save, as the scripture said, that the devil come to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come to save. All right. I have came to give life and you have it abundantly. Paraphrasing John 10:10. But so that was his. He was coming to, gather his elect, set up disciples, apostles to go out, and the main purpose to die for the sins of Israel, but the elect first. So he came, he was real serious. He wasn't partying. He wasn't hawing. All right. So that the Lord don't play. The Lord said that he gonna even get his lick back on the ones that pierced him. The Lord got 2,000-year vengeance. All right. So don't play with that, man. So it says that I knew that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gather where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that Lo, there thou hast that is thine. Look at that shit. That's a horrible language right there. The English, old English. No wonder I be tongue twisted all the damn time. Read that again. There thou hast that is thine. But anyways, his Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, all right, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him and give it to him which have 10 talents. So that's what happens. All right. The Lord takes what you have, all right, and give it to another man. Don't play around with this truth, man. If you're able to teach, man. This ain't no damn game. And you still got time. The scripture says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. As you see, he haven't allowed all hell to break loose. So you are still able to get into the harvest. The scripture said that the laborers are few. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. All right. So it's always work to be done. For unto everyone that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance, but from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he have. The last scripture. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So now you're gonna get the same fate as Esau. When you know that Esau the devil, you quote scriptures, and this ain't to nobody specific. All right, to put that out there. I'm talking about over the years, I've seen people who always on a comment board. They on every video, they posting scriptures, but they're not doing the work. All right. So you can't say you believe, because James said it perfectly. Everybody should know this scripture. But yeah, going back to you going to be in outer darkness and weeping, gnashing of teeth, is that you're going to catch the second death, man. You had the knowledge, and you're going to catch the second death when you could have just, had faith in the Lord. The scripture said that the Lord and the angels encamp around those that fear him. So when you go out there in the highways and byways, what you scared for? But you probably let your friends and family, you don't want to offend nobody. So anyway, it say, even so faith, if it have no works, is dead being alone. So you have to do something. Faith is an action word. Yeah. A man say that thou hast faith and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show you thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one power? Thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. So you got to understand that the Esau, even though, talking about the elites, all right, who really know the truth. That's why the scripture said that he come down with great wrath, because he know he had but a short time. He's trembling in his little panties, man. All right. So yeah, you believe, it's one God, or you believe in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Where is your works to show that you believe? So it said, but wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead. All right. So that's the point, man. And I'm going to end it on this scripture right here. This is one of my favorites when it comes to this topic, because it's really true. Really, really true. If you really believe, this is what you should be doing. We having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak. All right. So I can't read down, but that's the point that I want to make. When you believe, it's an action behind it. The Lord gave you, he supped with you, he gave you his word. Why aren't you speaking on it? You're not going to make it into the kingdom by being a keyboard precept man. All right. So hopefully this light of spirit under somebody. Hopefully the spirit stays on me. And seek ye the Lord while he may be found. We almost out here, man. We almost out of here. All right. So shalom.